Hello and welcome to the Words They Work If You Use Them podcast. I'm Bats, and today I want to update you on my GLP-1 journey with Trizepatide. And I'm gonna add some rainbow hair dye to my hair, and we'll have a little chitty chat about everything that's going on right now. Super excited. Also, today's experiment, we're gonna piggyback on last time. I am going to be adding just a smidge of the developer to the colors as I go. I've got my hair divided up evenly as I can within reason. And yeah, I am super excited. Today we're dyeing my hair because I have a job interview and I am super excited about it. So let's get into it. So today I have a job interview at a marijuana dispensary and I am excited about it because cannabis user and chronic pain. So, like, a job that says don't do that anymore might not be the job for me. All right, let's figure out also where we want to do this. If we want to go forward with it, might get a little bit in my face with the foil. If we foil, I don't really want red on my forehead though. You know what I mean? Wonder if we could. Maybe we'll try something new and we'll just do side part. Rather than going front to back, we'll just go side to side, at least for the red. We'll do that at least for the red. So I don't have much hair, so I need to do a better job of controlling quantities because I tend to, and then I'm like, oh, I have half a gallon of hair dye that I can't do anything with. So let's start doing this. Now, normally this hair dye requests that your hair be damp and unconditioned. So it is shampooed unconditioned, but because I am using the developer, let's get okay, I'm back, and we will dampen the hair. Now I do this on purpose because I think it's funny, okay, but this is cleaned out and full of water, plain tap water. It's not even filtered. It's probably got junk in it. So yes, it looks like I am using industrial degreaser, but I promise it's just water. Okay. I needed a spray bottle. This one was empty. I cleaned it out. It works. Good enough. I'm sure. All right, let's get some foil down so we don't stain the side of our head. And I don't know if I have any little foil ASMR. That's kind of nice. Okay. I need better headphones for hair dyeing, but I can't wear my big over the head ones. Here we are, futzing with this. Okay. We're 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 gonna get it figured out probably at some point, I'm sure. It's gonna it's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You're fine. I'm fine. We're fine. It's gonna be fine. All right. Hair dye ASMR. It didn't. sounded a little dirty. Okay, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. All right, so I'm just going to do like the smallest amount. Maybe a little bit more than that. And then that there. Like literally that much developer. That's it. And so it's probably 2 to 1, maybe less than 2 to 1. I'm not good at guessing ratios. That's something I need to work on. All right. And we have our comb for dividing. All right, here we go. Let's actually, we're going to comb it this way. Start so that I can hit this. Oops. Side with the red. This looks really orange on camera. It's red, I promise. All right, I'm gonna make sure we get this side of the hair. Go. On divide it. We are still needing to do fine sections because I want to make sure that we don't have any blonde leftovers. Because I've had blonde leftovers in the past and that's never fun. Spaghetti leftovers, yes. Blonde leftovers, not so much, you know? Right. Yeah. I am so glad that I used barely any hair dye because I really don't need that much. This hair dye is gonna last me forever. Actually, I was chatting with my neighbors and one of them might want to do a calico hair dye, which I've been seeing a lot lately because it's like, I mean, I love working with vivids, but it's like a naturals kind of a thing. Um, like using like natural dyes, which I mean, I love rainbow hair, but I love all hair dyeing, really. I love dyeing hair. I love dyeing my hair. I love dyeing other people's hair. I don't care if I'm using Vivids or a box. Vivids are more fun. For sure, Vivids are more fun. But I don't really, I don't have anything against box dyes personally. Alrighty. And then pink. Sure. There. All right. And then next will be orange. And we will just pop this foil here over the red to protect that a little bit. Am I going to get red on my forehead? No, I think I'll be okay. Oh, let's, yeah, we're professional. Okay. Next, we're going to move on to the orange section. Okay, so update on the GLP-1s. Now, they say you need to lose like 1 or 2 pounds a week. I am going to go ahead and caveat that for me and only me. Listen to your doctors. They know what they're doing better than I know what I'm doing. I just know my body very, 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 very well. So, I am losing more faster. But the reason is because I have doubled my daily physical activity, which hasn't been hard now that I'm not required to be in one spot for 8 hours a day, which helps. And my next job will hopefully be more up and moving around and walking around and socializing and all of that stuff, of course, um, which is going to be great. And then So I have been eating super nutrient dense food, which means RX bars, meal replacement bars, things that are lots of nutrients, but not a lot of mass. And because I've been doing that, my body has been getting enough in healthy stuff in to let go of the other stuff. Here is my overarching, very vague theory on weight loss that I've this is just my me and my theories and my craziness. Okay, so you know, uh, grain of salt. There we go. Grain of salt. You know you better. Your doctors know you better. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. What I want to say is that if your body is getting all of the nutrients it needs every single day, it's not going to hold on to the things that it doesn't need. So, okay, well, your body is in peasant mode because it thinks you're starving all the time. Well, if you get 4 servings of a variety of color of vegetables in your diet every day, if you get vegetables in your diet every day, you're getting protein, you're getting fiber, and you're keeping a low calorie content. Well, at that point, you can your body's your body won't want to hold on. See, that's way more orange. Your body isn't going to want to hold on to all of that extra stuff that it's been holding on to because it knows that it doesn't need to. It doesn't have to hold on to everything because it knows that it's getting everything it needs every single day. And it's going to be fine because it's going to continue to get everything it needs every single day because it has. And so this teaching your body that it's getting everything it needs every single day is definitely one of those things that, it's going to take your body a week or two to figure out that it doesn't need to hold on to things. But the balance of calorie deficit, but while also getting all of the nutrients your body needs. I'm talking all of your vitamins, all of your minerals, all of your fiber, all of your carbs. Your body does need carbs. Your body does need sorry, that was my phone. Your body does need carbs. It needs fats. It needs to get those every single day as well. Um Along with, you know, um all of the nutrients every single day. And if your body's like, okay, so I'm getting just the right amount of fat every day, I'm getting just the right amount of carbs every day, I'm getting just the right amount of veggies every day, I don't need to hold on to anything because I will be getting everything that I need every day. And so, sorry about that. In my opinion, that's kind of how the body works. Like if the body doesn't, your body's holding on to it for a reason, and it can be very hard to feed your body properly in a way where it won't actually, if I fold this in here like this, it'll hold better. Hey, 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 hey. Um, Sorry about that. Science is fun sometimes. Okay, now we're gonna do the yellow. But okay, so that means that when I tell you that it has been 3 weeks and I'm down 7 pounds, I am down to 260. I am not, this is bad advice, but it's honest. If I'm going to be in charge of my weight loss because my insurance isn't going to cover it and I have to go through some like weird, shady other place, then I'm going to be in charge of my weight loss and I'm going to do it the way I want to do it, the way I feel like my body is going to respond the best. But that also comes with the caveat that I have lost, at one point in time, I lost 45 pounds. And then at another point in time, um, I had lost that weight and gained more back. And then I lost another 40 pounds. And then, so I've also done P90X. Like I have worked on losing weight and I have learned my body. And it has taken some years to learn my body. But now that I have learned my body and I know my body, it makes things like weight loss, I understand it a little bit differently than my primary care physician, because my primary care physician currently wasn't the primary care physician I had all those years ago, losing all that weight. There's difference. Also, how my body responded to losing that weight and everything like that. So, everything I say here is my experience and my decisions for my body. But I'm losing the weight. I am also I'm already noticing it in my stomach, which is crazy. But like I said, I also have to acknowledge that I have been doing like random free weight reps. Like I'll do bicep curls and presses and um things like that a couple of times a day, just randomly throughout the day. And I'll do squats randomly throughout the day. And I'm making a point to walk for an hour every day. And I am just doing more with my body every day. So that I think has also made a big difference. Doubling your activity, increasing your activity by double is for most people really, 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 really challenging. Now, the only reason it's working for me currently, right now, is because I used to walk less than 1,000 steps a day. I didn't leave my house. I sat in a desk all day. The most I walked 10 steps round trip to the bathroom, 15 steps round trip to the kitchen. I didn't walk that much. I didn't do that much. I didn't walk after work. I would just go to the living room. And if I didn't have to clean up dog poops in the backyard, I'd just sit on the couch for the rest of the day. So I was not getting any exercise. So not only, ooh, just tuck these in here too. Ah, damn it. This front one's going to be the end of me. I need a hair clip or a hairpin or something. This is bothering my. Come on, I gotta have a hair clip somewhere. I have all of the hair ties and none of the hair clips. Let's see. Maybe we can just tuck you in here and then turn you back up. The red can be exposed in the front. That's fine. All right, cool. So we got our yellow down. Okay. So I have clothespin. We're doing the best we can with the tools that we have available to us. All right. So I am really enjoying my weight loss journey so far. I also am noticing it's not just the weight loss. It's also been the way my body moves. Like it feels more capable. feels more able. Like I feel like when I need to move, it's easier, you know? And that's super duper interesting that, what the, because so a lot of the ads are like, oh, well, it can help with your mood and your hormones and your XYZ or whatever, right? So that's really, really cool. But I was always like, well, they talk about it as a um hormone regulator and an appetite suppressant. Now, I wouldn't necessarily call it an appetite suppressant personally for me because I don't feel like that's strictly what it's doing. It's not necessarily restricting my appetite. Definitely, if I eat too much food, my stomach hurts and I feel the regret for sure. That happens. But another thing is I crave less. I have less times where I'm like, I just really, really want X, Y, or Z. Or if I do really want X, Y, or Z, I can have one bite and be done. So the craving control, which if anybody tried taking the Contrave or Contrave, I don't know, that one that's supposed to help you like with cravings and stuff, I've found that it has also helped my journey quitting nicotine a little bit because I've also been craving to smoke less. Um, which is also helping another thing in me, which might be ADHD. I don't think so. I feel, if I'm totally honest, I feel like I'm way more likely to be on the spectrum than ADHD personally, because I spend all day with me. I've met me. That's kind of what I think for myself. Um, but I don't know. I'm undiagnosed currently. But I lost track of what I was saying. ADHD. Oh, I feel like okay, so I'm talking about GLP-1. So they give me more life. Like I feel like I have not just more energy, but like more pizzazz, more me. I'm also, I feel like it's improved. Well, here's another caveat. I started this when I quit when I got laid off. I did not quit. When I got laid off of my super D duper D, I wish I had quit. I wish I had the opportunity to quit because I had some things to say. Um, but I did not. I got laid off. So that, but my workplace, my doctor's office has been telling me that my workplace is not good for my mental health for a couple of years now because I went to my doctor and I was like, I can't handle this. And they're like, I don't recommend you work for them anymore because they are not good for your mental health. And that's kind of just summing it up. But I also feel like it's helping with like not craving other things. Oh, what I wanted to mention was, and I'm going to use this word, satiation. And when I say that, what I mean is I currently, one of the big problems I have is I always feel like I need something. Like at the end of the day, I need something to close out my day. If like it's the end of the day, it used to be cigarettes. So it would be like, okay, breakfast is done. Smoke a cigarette. Next step. Lunch is done. Smoke a cigarette. Next step. Let's take a break. All right, we're done with the cigarette. Next thing. Kind of punctuation throughout my day. And losing that punctuation throughout my day, challenging. So, um, we are gonna do our best with this whole situation. With the blue, because I don't know how this is gonna go. Because I can't see anything, but we're gonna do the best we can. We're gonna do our best. Um, So every day, like after work, I would get home and I would feel like I needed to eat something and drink something and smoke something and get high and like I needed to get to a certain point in order to feel like I was done or fulfilled, satiated, whatever. And a big problem is that I don't know how to get that feeling. Um, it, 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 everything I try to do doesn't actually work to do that, to satiate me, to get me where I need to be so that I can just be done, and not need, I should have mixed the color first, and not need, anything anymore. But something about the Trizepatide, which I'm not sure I noticed with the Wegovy or the Ozempic as much, but I was also vaping at the time. Um, is I'm less cravey, I'm less wanty, and I really like that because kind of feeling like there's something that you need to do all day, every day, and never getting that resolution would leave me at the end of the night feeling restless and agitated and like I needed to get something done or do something, or just I would have restless existence syndrome, as I called it, because it just felt every inch of my body would be restless, right? So the fact that in taking these medications and doing this Trizepatide, that has been, that part of my mental health has been alleviated to a degree so that, at this point, I get done with the day and I don't feel like I need anything. It's weird not feeling like I need anything because I'm used to feeling like I need something. That's kind of my jam. Um, and it's also kind of just been something I've had since a kid where I'm like, I need something. I need to be special. I need something. I don't know. Um, like it would be a thing where like, oh, my friend, has to, isn't, has middle of the night bathroom problems or whatever. And no judgment from me, but they were like special undies at night. And I was jealous because they needed something and they got that thing that they needed every day. And that was something that I wanted. Wanted to have something that I needed every day so that I could be satiated every day. And that just never really came to fruition. So, yeah. So that's been just kind of something that I just continuing to battle as I, continue through my existence. All right. We are down to the very end. The purple. Woohoo! I'm excited. Um, so I feel like more than weight loss, more than appetite control, the Trizepatide is benefiting me more than previously expected, I guess. More than more than I was really ready for, more than I was emotionally prepared for. I don't know. But I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I'm also just this past week, my mental health has been absolutely rebounded. I've been less tired. I've been happier. I did have a thought last night, though, and definitely this has been a discussion with my husband. And the question is, am I doing better mentally? Or is this what mania looks like with chronic pain? Where I don't need to sleep as much. I have more energy than normal. Like I'm active and exercising every day, which is not my usual because I have fibromyalgia and chronic pain and everything hurts all the time. But I've been doing it. because I've been happy. And when I'm happy, I exercise more. And when I exercise more, I'm happier. So that as well. But it just, I don't know. I feel like I know that everybody's like Trizepatide, weight loss, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I get it. I do. And I get that people are like, oh, well, you shouldn't use that for weight loss. You should do all the other things. Well, my medication doesn't let me lose weight. I know how to lose weight and I can't. And I struggle. And it's really demoralizing when you've previously done the things to lose weight and have been successful. And then you try to do it again and it's less successful, less fun, not a good time, not super excited about it. So, um, I feel like I don't know what the tirzepatide is fixing, but I'd like to know what that is because I should probably be diagnosed with it. You know, that sounds kind of horrible, but also super accurate when you really think about it. Is that it makes all of the sense in the world. All right, we're gonna do this without foils. We're gonna do it like we did it last time. I'm gonna divide it down the middle and hit it from both sides and hope for the best. I love this Adore brand color. I'm excited. Also, I think when I get more Adore brand colors, I'm going to make sure that they're all the UV reactive light colors because the green is actively UV reactive, 100%. Um, but I don't think any of the other colors are. And I we're getting some more black lights at the house. It would be fun to have black light reactive hair as well. So that is where I'm at with the Trizepatide journey. I am still taking 25 units. I am 3 doses, and I guess 2.5 weeks in. I dose on Sundays, and it is Thursday the 6th. So next week, hopefully, we'll have some other updates at some point. Maybe I'll even post some before and after pictures. I will tell you right now that being the weight that I currently am, 260 pounds, I'm not super happy with pictures of me, but I might like the before pictures as soon as the after pictures start looking good. So I am going to let this process, wash it out, dry it, and then I will come back for a little check-in and we'll check out our colors. And yeah, so I'll be back in a bit, done with this, and we'll finish out the video. Okay, we're back. We are out of the shower. Uh, I love the way this green goes into the blue, goes into the purple. It's so pretty. It is super duper pretty. Sorry. I wanted to talk to you about doing where so sorry about that. Um, I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup before my job interview, um, and chat with you about the hair. So I did a warm rinse, not a cold rinse, which is what I usually do. And the reason I did that is because I was using the 20 volume. Now, I don't know if, I mean, I could have done some research, but I don't know if the 20 volume rinses away with vivid colors the way vivid colors just rinse away. Um, so I did a warm rinse and I actually shampooed my hair and conditioned it. And again, I mean, there was some color that did come out, but it does not look faded really at all. And I'm super excited about that because that means hopefully the color will last longer. Now, my plan is to just do this week like a normal week. And next week, when we do our check in, we can do that. And we can check in on how much the hair has faded. I'll let you know how many showers I've taken. I shampoo every shower because I have scalp buildup, so I shampoo every shower and I shower every day or every other day, depending on how I'm feeling. Now, on the makeup note, I think I recently realized that I just not a winged eyeliner person. I don't think that's really for me. That's not really my look. I think it makes my eyes look sad, if I'm honest. And when did that's coming into the vernacular, if I'm honest. If I'm honest, to be honest with you, if I'm honest. Like, it's not like you're gonna lie, if I'm honest. Mm. Um, but weird phrases that get stuck in my head. I catch them a lot and overanalyze them. Anyhow, so I am super excited. I'm hoping that these colors will hold really well so that um I can get my vivids to last a little bit longer. Again, I love the vivids that I currently have, but I am super duper excited to get the Adore ones. And now the green Adore, the neon green hair dye that I have currently is UV reactive, and um I kind of want the rest of the colors to be UV reactive too. Why do I feel like I am not hitting my waterline on this side at all? Because I'm a crazy person. And honestly, you can always use more black eyeliner. Always, actually. But let's go old school today and do the full jobber. You know why that looks weird? There's not enough eyeliner on top. Let's go liquid for that spot. We'll go liquid for the top liner, and then I think I'm probably going to do a multi-chrome. Just because you can sometimes means you should. There we go. That's a little bit more balanced out, isn't it? Let me get my hair centered so I can see what I'm looking at here. Of course, highlights during the eyeliner. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to hit the fun eyeliner. We're going to hit the mascara. And then we'll clean it all up with a Q-tip because that is how we do. And let's see, what colors do I have right here? Ooh, you know what? Have y'all seen this from Wet n Wild? I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. Hopefully I can get it to lay properly because it is kind of foil. So it's like flaky, but if you can get the flakies to all lay flat together, it looks like foil. I think that's the that technically works. I don't know. I don't know. But I love happy makeup fun times. So move the microphone so I'm not hitting it with my headphones. There we go. Push and a smudge. I think that's the technique. If I've got it right, we'll do the other side. Now we'll test it. Press and a smudge. Yeah. Schmecks it. Maybe just a little bit more right here. Yeah. The Wet n Wild chameleon line that they have going on right now. I don't know if it's new or not, but yeah. See this. The, all of the eyeliner makes that brown in my eyes. Like, that's yummy. That's yummy. You don't don't fight the yum. Okay, let me. Is that even? That was my mirror. I have my mirror right here. I can't see me, but you can't see my mirror. Okay, mascara. A little trick I learned as a kid was that your eyelashes are as round as your hair. So you have to coat both sides. So also I find that your mascara will hold a little bit better, especially with the curl if it's got something on the other side to kind of grip too. I mean, eyelashes are hair, so hair is hair. You know what I mean? Um, and this is Wet n Wild Mega Volume. It's nothing fancy. It's best rated, lowest price kind of a thing. That's kind of how I shop. It is getting close to time for me to leave. But I would just be running around the house like a crazy person if I wasn't holding myself still here. In fact, I'd probably already be in the car. So, probably it's better than I'm sitting here making this video. It really, really is. Okay. These lower lashes. And I'm a little reckless with my lower lashes, I'll admit. But again, we're coming through all of this with a Q-tip to clean up all of the messes that we made because I got smudges and stuff everywhere. So, all right, almost even. Uh, yeah, we're gonna redo that mascara. We should have done that. We should have cleaned up the eyeliner first. Really? We should have. No. You know what? It's not that even. I can see it a lot more on the camera than not on the camera, so hopefully it looks better in person. Yeah. Well, whatever. I mean, as long as both sides kind of match, right? I can't tell with the lighting right now, honestly, because the lighting is above me. There we go. Okay. Now, a little eyeliner over here to clean up. All right, I think we are set. So I'm going to go do a job interview. And yeah, so happy with the hair, happy with the weight loss. Hopefully soon I will be happy with a new job. And of course, I can't forget, almost forgot. First, big digital hug, forehead kiss, an agreement. You be good, and I'll be good, and we'll see you next time.